How did you go about taking the business from a small firm to a multi-million-dollar business?
How do we take it to a multi-million-dollar business? Well, first and foremost,
You spoke earlier about a bit of growth when you initially got into Alexander Spencer. But if I look at Alexander Spencer now, they're rated one of the top 100 accounting firms in Australia. How did you go about taking the business from a small firm to a multi-million-dollar business?
I think first and foremost, it comes from setting goals. So I remember, I reckon it might have been 2012, maybe a bit later, no, 2012, 2014, around that time. And we were probably about $1 million shy of being number 100. I thought $1 million isn't that high. Like, it's not that hard. We can get that. So around that time, we had an offsite partnership strategic sort of weekend away. And we just put it out there that we want to make the top 100. And we knew at that point in time, we needed to get about 4.2 million in revenue. And I think from that perspective, that sets some goal to make a list. And look, we always have budgets and growth in mind, but that was sort of a big part of it. What really grew the business from our perspective wasn't just having a goal or trying to make a list. We were fortunate enough to have really good clients. We got the business to a certain level, but we were operating in silos. So each partner was running like their own little business inside of the division. And Tim and I were like, this isn't going to work. This is just, we need to work as a business and so on and so forth. So how do we take it to a multi-million-dollar business? Well, first and foremost, we brought on all the subsidiary businesses, you being one of them, and probably the most recent one, AS Wealth Advisory. And that added revenue to the business group, but it also added referrals amongst each other. And it also added young energy. So all the partners and directors of the subsidiary businesses, they're all young entrepreneurs. The oldest one being in his early to mid 40s, around my age. But everyone else is younger than that. So what happened was this youth got really brought into the business. So not only did we expand into different service areas, we brought in different partners and referral arrangements internally. What it goes back down to, if you've got the right people with the right strategy and alignment, it's actually not that hard to grow.
What are your plans for mentoring future partners in Alexander in the future, and graduates as well? And where do you see this evolve?
Mentoring future partners is done on a daily basis. So whether you're an intern, a grad, or an existing manager that's not far away from that pathway, that mentorship happens all the way through. Whether it's me mentoring one of my other partners or a manager taking on a young intern, that pathway is always there. So we say we're a training and learning organisation, and we really do mean that. So we're always helping, staff grow. And the way we do it a little bit differently, a lot of accounting firms will take an intern or a grad, and they won't make them call a client or put him in front of a client early because, they don't have the experience or the technical knowledge. Our approach is completely different. We'll put you in front of clients ASAP as soon as you're ready, obviously with support and guidance. So for us, we're teaching skills that not all accounting firms will teach the younger generation. And hopefully that puts them in good stead for opportunities down the track.